Right, now what we're going to do is to calculate the direct labour variances. The first one we're going to calculate is the efficiency variance. Now the efficiency variance is the actual labour hours at the standard price per hour, which is 1680. And from that, we deduct the standard labour hours at the standard price per hour, which is 1750. So here we are, actual labour hours at the standard price per hour and standard labour hours at the standard price per hour. So the real difference between the two is not the price, because the price is the same, but it's the number of hours that we've used. And we get 70. And is that a favourable or an unfavourable variance? Well, that's going to be a favourable variance because the actual labour hours at the standard price per hour is less than the standard labour hours at the standard price per hour. The difference being the number of labour hours that were used. So there were actually less labour hours actually used than the standard labour hours. So our labour is being more efficient. Now, what you've got to be concerned about if your labour is more efficient is that they're working too quickly and not producing a quality product. But this is a very minor difference here. It probably wouldn't even be investigated. Now let's look at the price variance. So here we're looking at the price variance. So we're looking at the difference in the price. So here we start with the actual labour hours at the actual price per hour, which is 1752. So that's the actual labour hours at the actual price. So we've got to compare this with the actual labour hours at the standard price, which is 1680, and that's 72. And that's unfavourable because what we're comparing is the price, because for both of these we're looking at the actual labour hours and the differences in the price. So the price is actually more expensive, and it's $72. That's an unfavourable difference. 72 probably immaterial and wouldn't be actually examined and assessed to see why there is a difference. So we'll leave that as is. So now we've calculated the direct labour efficiency variance and the direct labour price variance.